back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rosie Henshaw, and if you're new here, then welcome. It's lovely to meet you, and if you're already existing, then thank you guys for coming back. You know it means so much. So I'm going to ask, because you know what, I got taught as a child, if you don't ask, you don't get, and if you don't want to, that's fine. It's not a forced thing, it don't matter, you're still part of the group. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do. Obviously if you don't want to, that's fine, we will understand. And if you press the notification bell as well, you'll be alerted when my videos come up. If I've scared you off, then bye-bye. Have a nice time. If you don't want to see me anymore, it's absolutely fine. So today's video is a bit of a random video. Now, if you watch my videos and you follow me on Instagram, I will link it below. Now, I did say I took my children out the week before they actually got closed to school. So I think the whole of the UK went on lockdown. It was a Tuesday morning that my husband got told he couldn't go to work no more, and he was construction. And I think the Friday before, all the schools in our area got closed. But the Tuesday before that, so a week before the whole lockdown, but actually a few days before the schools lockdown, don't know what I'm going on about now, I decided to take my children out of school. Even though the school was going to be open for a couple of days, I didn't feel it was right. We hadn't been told the school was going to be closed. I just, as a parent, didn't feel it was right for my kids to be there. I didn't feel it was safe, and I'd also heard that one of the teacher's children, her son had the coronavirus, so it just didn't feel right. But I did, hiccups now, I did say on that Tuesday, I had been out to Home Bargains and I'd bought a few little bits, and I'd done a little bit of online shopping on the Sunday night beforehand. So I was going to do this video, but actually I thought, you know what, everyone's being hit with the whole world's going into lockdown. There was parents that have to go to work that weren't going to have no childcare. Everyone was really stressing out, and it didn't feel right for me to go, do you know what, this is what I bought this week. You know, it's so irrelevant. And not that it's relevant now, because I know that some people are going through the worst things ever, but I thought, some of you want a break. Some of you want a break from me, and I've actually been asked quite a bit, Rosie, have you bought anything online? And I haven't. I thought, do you know what? I've got this stashed away. I know there's a few of my lovely favourite YouTubers that I absolutely love to watch, Mr. Carrington and Kate McCabe. She's been really clever, and she's done little stockpiles of her stuff, what she bought beforehand, but she separated it so that she can make videos for you guys. So you've all got a couple of videos for a break. Check her out, she's brilliant. And Mr. Carrington, I absolutely love his videos. He's doing a lot of our upcycles, and they're really, really good. Run out of breath, talking too fast. So I thought, I'm going to show my stuff. I've had to literally get it all out of the rooms because they've had a little home now. And if you see my home tour, my updated home tour 3 weeks ago, they was in it. So you might have even seen these pieces. But I'm going to show you them now. So grab a nice cup of tea and some snacks. And you're probably thinking, Rosie, shut up now and get on with the video. But I wanted to explain myself. I've not been going out shopping. Most of these shops now are actually closed and have been for a good few weeks. So I'm just going to show you now. So the first thing I ordered was, I ordered a few things off Emma Bridgewater, and I ordered these on a Sunday evening with a cup of tea and some biscuits, and there was actually a 25% off. And one of you lovely guys, you nominated me as your friend, so you get like 10% off as well. So I've done the discount codes. Didn't know they was going to work together, but they actually did. So I ended up getting quite a good discount off. I think I got like £9 something off. But I really love the Emma Bridgewater spaghetti tin, and I really, really wanted this, and I don't know why. It was £11 something in the sale. I think it was meant to be like £12.95, but it was £11 something in the sale, and then I got about another £1.30 or something off it. But not that I have any spaghetti, because there's no pasta in any of the shops. But when it resumes, I will fill it with pasta, because all my cupboards are specially organised now as well. But I have all baskets for normally my pasta and rice, which is, they're sort of just laying there dormant. But the spaghetti is too long for the baskets, so it'd be quite nice to have a little spaghetti pot, and it just looks nice in the pattern. It's a nice cheap way of having a little bit of Emma Bridgewater Cafe Kitchen by buying the tins instead of like their more expensive teapots and stuff. So I've got this, and I absolutely love it. I love that it's got the little Emma Bridgewater on it as well. You know, it's just nice. I really like that. You shut the door again. You don't want to see me doing it. She's doing TikTok. She's like, I'm doing TikToks, Mum. You're getting in the way of my TikTok. She's making noise in the background. And the two other things I got. So I had my eye on this when I got the spring catalogue. I was like, I need that in my life. I need that in my life. But I bought so much Emma Bridgewater stuff over Christmas, and I got so many Emma Bridgewater presents. I thought, do you really need it? But it turns out I did need it. And I had to have it because I'm Rosie, and it's got rose patterns on it. And there's some people I follow on Instagram, and they was having cups of teas out of there like this rose mug, and I was like, oh, I feel like I'm not part of it. I'm a bit of a FOMO like that. I've got a fear of missing out. So I've got this one. And this was £20. I think this is £19.95 or £20.95, and yet again I think I paid about £16 for that in the sale with all my discounts and that off it. Absolutely love that. This is the mug that I'm drinking out of all the time. When I done my Instagram live I done it about 4 weeks ago now, it was my very first one, I had this and everyone was like, oh Rosie, we love that mug, where'd you get it, when did you get that one? So I'm telling you now, I got it from Emma Bridgewater and I love it. And the second thing I got is, I'm sure this is the Pride, so for Gay Pride, they brought out a mug and I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this mug. I love the pattern. I think the you know, behind it, why it's beautiful. And that's saying, isn't that amazing? Love is love. And I'm a well true believer in that. Love is love. Whatever form of love it is love. And I love it. And peace and love on the other side. Love is love on the bottom again. And inside, they always do like lovely little words on the inside. I had like Mother's Day one that said she likes fish and chips and donuts. She's like, so true. You can see in my boobs and my arms and my chin, I'm like packing on the isolation weight, eating so many Kipling cakes. Love comes in all shapes and sizes, and I really love this one, and I've been drinking out of this. So this is sort of like in the mornings. By the afternoon, I'm having my cup of tea. I'm like rotating it, my cups, and I got that for about £16 as well. And I really, really love that one. So now let's get off of the Emma Bridgewater. So they actually come. So I was waiting to get a message to say, you've ordered it online, but everything's shutting now, so you can't have it. I did order 2 cushions from Next. They did message me and say, we're going to refund your money because everything's shutting and we can't obviously deliver them to you. So they got sent back. But I got my Emma Bridgewater, and another thing I ordered online was these. I thought these were so lovely. Yet again, the fear of missing out in me. I've been seeing on everyone's Instagrams these beautiful bottles to put their shampoos and conditioners in. Now, we done our bathroom on a complete budget when we done it, but I love my bathroom, I really love it, but we picked like white tiles, we picked like a lino from B&M, and the reason we picked white tiles is because I said to Gary, we're not going to have loads of money again in 2 years' time when, you know, we pick all these crazy tiles and they're out of fashion and I'm like, oh, I really don't like it. Let's try and save money and try and just get something that's just always going to look nice for years and years and years. So I thought, I want to accessorise, but I don't want tons of stuff in there because it's a really tiny bathroom, and obviously we didn't have the money to be going crazy with the tiles. So I thought, right, I've got a nice bath mat, I've got a nice washing basket in there, a few plants on the windowsill, and I thought I can jazz it up by getting some of these. So I got these off of Etsy, and I thought these were so lovely, and they're in that lovely Dalmatian print that I'm loving at the minute, and these are plastic. Now they do the amber glass, these look like the amber glass, but they're plastic because I thought I've got children, and you can order these, you can get different options, so you can get silver lids, you can get like gold brush steel lids. I think they have to be on the glass bottles though, I'm pretty sure they do, that's why I didn't get them. I think they're $10.99 each, which is a bit dear, but you can get all 3 for £20, and it was free delivery as well. So I got a shampoo and conditioner, and then a body wash one. So yeah, but currently, I'm going to order another one. You can get them personalised, whatever you want written on them. And I'm going to get Mum shampoo, because I use Herbal Essences, what is it? Head and Shoulders, like dandruff shampoo. Like a little salted head. Yeah, I get dandruff shampoo, I just prefer it. I don't use no conditioner or anything. But it looks really weird, just an ugly little bottle of like Head and Shoulders on the side with all these now. Never bothered me before, but it's really bothering me now. So I'm going to get one with Mum shampoo because it's too strong for the kids because they've got eczema, so it really dries them out. So I'm going to get another bottle. But these are from a company called Tilly and Sage on Etsy. I will link all of these items below. I don't think they're open, but I'll link them because obviously when everything does reopen, the links are there ready for you guys. If you want to get any of this, you might not want to. You might think, why are you buying shampoo bottles, Rosie? What's wrong with you? But I think they look really lovely, and they've got that sort of like that really lovely urban retro look. They just look really lovely, like little apothecary. And actually, I weren't going to buy them. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go online, get some plastic bottles and get some stickers off Etsy, and it'd be cheaper. It actually worked out £4 dearer if I was going to do it by myself rather than buying it, especially because they had free delivery. So they're perfect. Then we're going to go on to a bigger item. Now, if you was watching me starting painting above the picture around my dining room, this is hallway. This is just before all the lockdown stuff started to happen. I was like, you know, I'm going to panel my hallway as well, like I did my dining room. And I started painting, getting everything ready, got the radiator cover in its place, and I ordered this. This is off Laura Ashley, and it's the same pattern as Bertie's dog bed. But But I love this. Now I wanted a basket with a lid on it so I can chuck all the kids' shoes into it in the hallway. It's going to look pretty, but you're not going to see all of the shoes everywhere. I like sort of out of sight, out of mind stuff. So I saw this basket on there, but yet again, I had a discount code. It's so worth it. If you ever go online shopping, open another tab and type in whatever shop it is, say Laura Ashley discount code, and you go through websites. And I signed up to their newsletter and I got 10% off. And then I also I went for this website and it was like wow 20. So I'm getting like 30% off because you could use both of them consecutively. And I've got this lovely belly basket. So it's a lovely big like grey wash basket, really big for all shoes. And it comes with a lovely lid. So I can put all the kiddie shoes in this. Oh. And you don't see none of the junk. And I mean, it is really, really large. I mean, obviously my dress is like a double dresser. And when you put it up to it, you can kind of see how big it is. This camera's trickery. But this had been reduced as well. I think this was meant to be £70 originally, which I would never have had the money to buy in the first place. And it went down to 42, I think it's gone down to in the sale. But then I got 30% off. So I got like £15 off of it as well. So I ended up paying about 30, let me work this out, about £34 I ended up paying for it, and it was free delivery as well. So £34 isn't the cheapest. I love going to the junk shop, but they always never have lids, or they're too big. They're like full on chests that have to be sort of tied up. I think that's Gary, he's took the dog for a walk. Sorry. We've been taking turns. Will you get your dog, Daddy, sweetheart? You'll be so proud of me. This morning I woke up in the worst mood ever. Like I just woke up, I felt the weight of the world on my shoulders. I didn't feel very good. And Gary said, listen, I'm not being patronising, but why don't you just go for a nice walk? Have your exercise now, start you off for the day, be really, really light, make you feel good, endorphins. I was like, no. And then he was like, you know, you're meant to have 10,000 steps a day. So he's gone on there, he's put the tracker thing on my phone, and he went, go for a walk, like go for a route. So I ended up walking right all the way down the seafront, and walking for 45 minutes. I come home, I felt amazing, to the point where I haven't even fancied cake. Normally I just want cake, and actually I was like, after that long walk, I reckon I could have a little chicken salad. So I've done that, done dinner, and now Gary's taken his turns, because obviously we've got the kids at home, and we do take them for a little bit of exercise, but my kids, I don't know if anyone else's kids are like this, they don't really know the sort of like, the boundaries. If they see another kid, they want to run up to the other kid and say hi, but I'm like, no, it's social distancing, kids, you can't. So Gary's just gone with Archie and Bertie the dog down there, and I went with Millie and Alfie, so we just separate it so there's not a group of them, so we can actually be like, no, hold your hands, don't run to other children, keep 2 meters. It's like people walking past you and you're like, I'm like up the wall, we're trying to get back social distancing, the kids are just like, oh, I like your dog, I'm just going to come over to you. Like, kids, come away. Let's get back to the basket anyway. So the basket, I ended up paying about 34 for it, which is a little bit dearer, but it has a lid and it's a really beautiful shape. And if it don't fit in my hallway no more, I'm always going to have room for that. And actually, while the hallway's not being done, Sneaky Gary realised it's the perfect height for a footpath. So he's putting a cushion of it on it in the evening, and he's just resting his feet on it. And he was like, we definitely have to get a footpath, because I'm just loving having my feet up. I was like, all right, girl, whatever. So, on the morning of me taking the kids out of school, when I went to Home Bargains, I bought a couple more of them bee glasses that I showed you in a haul previous to that. A few more of those. I bought some cleaning products, just a few little bits. But I got this, so I managed to get one. And there was only 4 in there, and there was another lady saying that she really liked them. And I thought, do you know what, she was like, I've got a patio set, I need 2 of them. And even though I was there, and technically I needed 4, I thought to myself, let her have them as well. Do you know what I mean? I can always go back. Little did I not know, I'm not going to be able to go back. But I'm glad to know that she's got her set for while she's in isolation. So I thought, I'll just get 1. I won't get 2. I don't know why, I could have just got 2, couldn't I? But I just thought, do you know what I mean? Let's make it less obvious that you're leaving 2 for her. So I took 1 and I thought this would be my seat. So when I go and sit out in the garden and read my little magazine, it's a little bit dusty underneath because it's been on the wooden chair out in the garden for a few days. This is $5.99. It's from the botanical range in Home Bargains, and I've got some of the green gingham ones from last year, but they didn't have the bee pattern. While I was in there as well, they've actually got like cushions for your sofa with pom-pom trim with the bee pattern on it, and it's got the little carry bit on it, It's even good if you want to put like something like waterproof underneath and you want to like kneel down to do your gardening and stuff. You could even put like a little carry bag underneath so I don't get mucky. It's lovely and padded. It would have been quite nice if it had like little buttons in here, but obviously for $5.99 you're probably not going to get that. And it's in like a linen look material. Really, really lovely, and I love that. I'm loving all the bee stuff at the moment, and I'm looking forward to it all opening again, all home bargain, so I can go and have a nice little look around. So I got that. And then I ordered off of H&M. So I signed up to the H&M, and I always get like the newsletter, and then you always get like told when the sales are coming on. And they had an offer on, so it was 20% off. Oh, I thought it was 30 then. You get 20% off all home. But if you type in extra 10, you get another 10% off. So this was like 30%. So I'm having like a little 30% sale. This I should call this the 30% sale. So the cushion and the inner but come separate, but I love these sort of linen look cushions like this. This is where it's been on the sofa with us sort of sitting on it for weeks now, just like making it creased. Nice, there's a little Coke stain on it as well. Oh hello, this is my lovely cushion. I've got Coke on it already because we're slobs. But it's got a nice little zip detail at the back. We had to pay for the cushion, the inner, because all the cushion covers come separately. But it's a really nice, it feels like it's feather, even though it's not. It's so squishy and lovely. You know what I mean? If you like a good cushion, you will know what I mean when I say that. It feels like that really squishy chop, you know, you can chop it and it will stay there. It's not like them sort of polyfibre ones where they're like solid squares. So I made myself jump them. And this linen cover, and they come in like lovely rust colours and all that as well. But I thought my living room's beige, you can't be that brave yet, Rose. Just have one cushion cover that's rust. So I got this. The cushion cover on its own, I think it was $7.99. Obviously I got 30% off, and then the inner I think was $5.99. So it's really, really cheap. They was having free delivery as well. I'm pretty sure all these companies knew they were going to have to shut, so they started, like, obviously once they started getting the news, everything was sort of like they was thinking of a lockdown, and all the other countries had done a lockdown and we hadn't. I think they started doing free deliveries that everyone was ordering. So I got this lovely cushion. I absolutely love it. And that's my cushion. So when I sit there of a night time, I'm just like, I haven't been falling asleep though. We've been watching Games of Thrones, and one night I had to re-watch the whole thing. Poor Gary did anyway, because I was asleep, Rosie, and that he had to re-watch half of Game of Thrones because I'd fallen asleep, because it's such a comfy cushion. I was just like, that might even be makeup, you know. Could be makeup and not like Pepsi. But this is my things that I had before lockdown. Hope you enjoyed it. I've sort of spread it out now, give it a little bit of time, and I'm just hoping that things open soon. And obviously that is on the back burner. That isn't the most important thing. I'm hoping that everyone's safe and well. Absolutely, I never thought in my lifetime I'd ever see anything like this. And oh my goodness, some lady on Instagram, she had this, there's a guy, he's like an actor, and he's written a poem, and they've done a video to it, and it's talking about like how, I'm getting little goosebumps all on my arms, how heroic like the NHS and all the key workers and that are, and they're saying our army in blue. I was blubbing, literally blubbing. Like, it's just such an intense moment at the moment. It's intense, but I'm loving seeing people's kindness. Like, it's incredible. Like, people's kindness. It's just like, yeah, I'm speaking to people on my exercises while I'm speaking to people that I've never spoken to before. And even though you're speaking 3 meters away from each other, you can tell that you both need that in your life. So I need to speak to them, they need to speak to me, just to have that little bit of social interaction, and they're actually really enjoying speaking to you. And it isn't like, you know, you're awkwardly trying to get in your house and you're being like, all right, yeah, you're right. Like, you've got nowhere to go, you've got all the time in the world, and you know that you're all that some person's got. And it's just so lovely, because you notice when like the elderly want to stop and speak to you, because they catch your glare and they smile and they say, oh, you know, the weather's nice there, and you can tell they want to have a little chat, so you sort of like have to stand right back and have your little chat, oh, you know, the typical stuff. And it's just nice, it's just lovely how all the world is sort of like coming together, and you're showing real moments of kindness and solidarity. And they're opening the door now, they want to have a little spy on me, so I'm going to go anyway. You take care, I hope you all stay safe, all stay well, and I've been Rosie Henshaw. Take care, bye!